Hello, Springwater. Today I'm wanting to talk to you very briefly about food waste. So during lockdown, it's estimated that about 20% of food that goes into any house ends up in the bin. 20%, that's a massive amount. That means if you had 5 potatoes, 1 out of every 5 potatoes ends up in the bin. Or if you had 10 sausages, 2 of those 10 sausages would end up in a bin because people have too much on their plates, or people have stockpiled sometimes, and then the food goes off, goes rotten, or it hits its best before date. Some of you in sixth form have recently been looking at best before and use by dates on the packaging of foods. You might want to, after this video, have a look in your fridge to see what food is coming to the end of its healthy term, so that it doesn't get wasted and it gets eaten before it does. Did you know that 13 billion tonnes of food is wasted every single year around the world? 1.3 billion tonnes of food is wasted every single year. A child dies in the world every 5 seconds because of hunger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's quite astounding. And there is really no need for people to go hungry. So within Harrogate District, there are a couple of things that can help people to make sure that people do not go hungry and to make sure that food is not wasted. So first of all, there's an organisation called the Food Bank, which is linked with the Trussell Trust. Now I'm going to put a couple of website links at the end of this video, and what I would like you to do is, I would like you to do a little bit of work, find out a little bit about food banks. So there will be a link that goes on the Trussell Trust. I might even put it here if I can work out how to do it. Now the Trussell Trust, when families and individuals are struggling to have enough food, and they might be really, really hungry, and they might not have enough money to buy the food that they need for the day or for the week or the month, they can get a voucher for the food bank. And they go to the food bank, and the food bank will give them bags of shopping that will help them to survive and not be hungry. So within our district, there is an organisation, a charity, that does that. The second thing that happens to food is that food tends to get wasted. Now, the majority of wasted food actually gets wasted because it's not sold quick enough at the supermarkets. And the supermarkets probably feel quite bad about that because they really don't want to waste food, and they really don't want to lose profit. They don't want to stop making money. Now, within Harrogate, there's an organisation called Resurrected Bites. They're based at Gracious Street Methodist Church in Knaresborough. Again, if I can work it out, I will put a link just here about Resurrected Bites. And I'd like for you to go on the website and have a look and see what type of work they do. Their work is amazing. Basically what happens is they get food from cafes and restaurants and supermarkets, and they're put into a centre, and then people make meals from those foods. And people can apply to have those meals sent to them. So if someone has COVID and they've been really ill and they're not able to cook for themselves or their family, they can have meals delivered to them that are ready-made. Food that would have gone to waste is actually now being used to stop people going hungry and to stop food from being wasted. Isn't that amazing? So within our district, we have the Trussell Trust Food Bank, and we also have Resurrected Bites that makes meals for people. Now, I know that Resurrected Bites before COVID also had a couple of cafes. One of them was at St Mark's Church on Leeds Road in Harrogate. And I took my family once because on a Saturday, a couple of times a month, they would run a cafe, and you could pay what you felt you could afford or what you felt that food was worth. And it meant that people could meet one another, not be isolated, not be lonely. And I can tell you from my own experience, the food that they make is amazing. I think our sixth formers would love the food that Resurrected Bites make. Anyway, have a look at the website, see what they do. Now, if you are a family who perhaps are struggling with food bills, the Trussell Trust Food Banks and Resurrected Bites might be websites that you really want to look at, because they are helpful, they're really, really caring, they're very generous, and they are desperate to make sure that no family in the district goes hungry, and also that no food is wasted in our district if possible. It's been lovely to talk to you about this. I really do hope that you go onto the websites and have a look at it. You might even want to make a little poster about food banks and about Resurrected Bites. Take a photo of it, send it to your teacher at school, and share the information that you found. This has been me, Stuart, for Springwater School, and I hope you're having a really, really great day. Take care.